Nova, I went to a restaurant last week. In English, the waiter asked me how I would like my steak, and I panicked. I did not know the words, so I just said, cooked? And he looked at me like, sir, they are all cooked.
You asked for a cooked steak at a restaurant where everything is cooked?
He asked medium rare or well done, and my brain just said cooked. That is all I had. That is my entire steak vocabulary. Cooked.
Today, we are going to make sure that never happens again. Real English phrases for real everyday situations. I'm Nova.
And I'm Nico, the man who orders his steak cooked. PDF in the description. Let us go. Okay, this episode is going to be different from everything we have done so far. No theory, no mindset advice, no psychology, just pure practical English phrases that you can use today in real life.
100% practical. We are covering 6 real-life situations that every English learner faces. Coffee shops, restaurants, shopping, asking for directions, phone calls, and airports. By the end of this episode, you will have a phrase for every situation you encounter in daily life.
The PDF for this episode is probably the most useful one we have ever made. It has every single phrase organized by situation. Download it now. You will keep this one forever.
Situation 1, the coffee shop. This is where most people practice English for the first time. You walk in, the barista looks at you, and you need to order. Here's exactly what to say.
I want coffee?
That works, but it sounds a little abrupt. Try these instead. Can I get a? That is the most natural way Americans order. Can I get a medium latte, please? Or could I have a? More polite, slightly more British. Could I have an iced Americano, please? Or just, I will have a. Casual and confident. I'll have a flat white, thanks.
Can I get a medium latte, please? That does feel more natural than I want coffee.
Now, the barista might ask you some follow-up questions. What size? Just say small, medium, or large. Or if they use their own sizing, just point at the cup size you want and say, that one, please. No shame in pointing.
I'm a professional pointer. What about milk options?
They might ask what kind of milk. You say regular, oat, almond, or soy. If you don't care, just say regular is fine, or just normal milk, please. And the most important phrase in any coffee shop, for here or to go. This means, are you drinking it in the shop or taking it with you? For here means I'm staying. To go means I'm leaving with it.
For here or to go, I actually did not know that phrase until right now.
And the phrase most learners mess up. When they ask your name for the cup, do not spell it. Just say it clearly and slowly. If they get it wrong, let them. Nobody cares if your coffee cup says Nico instead of Nico. It's coffee, not a legal document.
I once spent 2 minutes spelling my name for a barista, and the line behind me was getting so angry. I should have just said Bob.
Transitioning. Situation 2, the restaurant. This is where Nico ordered his steak cooked.
Please let us move past that.
Never. Okay, so you walk into a restaurant. The host at the door might ask, how many? You say, table for 2, please. Or just 2, please. If you have a reservation, say, I have a reservation under the name Nico.
I have a reservation under Nico. That sounds professional.
When the waiter comes to take your order, they'll say, are you ready to order? If you need more time, say, could we have a few more minutes, please? If you're ready, say, yes, I'll have the, and then name the dish. If you can't pronounce the dish name, point at the menu and say, I will have this one, please. Again, pointing is your friend.
Thank God for pointing.
Now, the question that destroyed Nico, how would you like that cooked? This is specifically for steak. The options are rare, medium, medium well, and well done. Rare means very red inside, barely cooked. Medium rare is pink inside, most popular choice. Medium is slightly pink, medium well is mostly brown, and well done means fully cooked, no pink at all.
Medium rare. That's what I actually wanted, but my brain could only produce the word cooked.
Other useful restaurant phrases. Could I see the menu, please? What do you recommend? Does this have any nuts? I'm allergic to. I'm vegetarian. Could we get the check, please? Or in British English, could we get the bill, please? And when you pay, you might hear, "Would you like to add a tip?" Just say yes, or you can enter the amount yourself.
What about when the food is wrong, like they bring you the wrong dish?
Polite way to complain, say, "Excuse me, I think there might be a mix-up. I ordered the pasta, not the fish." Polite, clear, no drama. The phrase, "I think there might be a mix-up," is gold. It doesn't blame anyone, it just flags the problem gently.
I think there might be a mix-up. That is so much better than yelling, "This is wrong."
Exactly. English speakers love indirect politeness, especially in restaurants. You never say, "This is wrong." You say, "I think there might be a mistake." Same message, much softer delivery.
This is incredible. I already feel more prepared for restaurants than I ever have. What's situation 3?
Situation 3, shopping. You walk into a store, a sales assistant approaches you and says, "Can I help you find anything?" If you're just browsing, say, "I'm just looking, thanks." That's the universal phrase for "leave me alone" politely.
I'm just looking, thanks. Yeah, I use that one already, actually.
But if you do need help, say, "I'm looking for," and describe what you need. "I'm looking for a jacket in size medium." "I'm looking for something for a birthday gift." "Do you have this in a different color?" "Do you have this in a smaller size?" "Do you have this in a different color?" That's useful. What about prices? If there's no price tag, say, "How much is this?" or "What is the price on this?" If you want a discount, this depends on the culture. In most Western stores, you don't haggle. But at markets, you can say, "Is there any discount?" or "Could you do any better on the price?" Polite ways to ask without being pushy.
And when I'm paying,
The cashier might ask, "Cash or card?" You say, "Card, please," or "Cash, please." They might ask, "Would you like a bag?" You say, "Yes, please," or "No, thanks, I'm fine." If you want a receipt, say, "Could I get a receipt, please?" And that's it. You have survived shopping in English.
3 situations down: coffee, restaurant, shopping. I already feel like I could survive in an English-speaking country. What is situation 4?
Situation 4. Asking for and understanding directions. You are lost, you need to find something. This is one of the most common real-world English situations, and it terrifies learners because you need to understand fast-spoken instructions from strangers.
I usually just use Google Maps and avoid asking anyone.
Google Maps is great, but sometimes your phone dies, sometimes you are underground with no signal, sometimes the map is confusing. You need to know how to ask. Here's the phrase. "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to," fill in the destination. "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station?"
What about just, where's the train station?
Both work perfectly. Where is the nearest ATM? How do I get to the airport from here? Is there a pharmacy nearby? All perfectly natural questions. The key word to listen for in the answer is straight, left, right, and block.
Block?
In American English, a block is the distance between one street corner and the next. So if someone says go 2 blocks and turn left, they mean walk past 2 cross streets and then turn left. British people usually say down the road or past the traffic lights instead of blocks.
What other direction words should I know?
Go straight, it is on your left, it is on your right, take the first left, take the second right, it is just around the corner, meaning very close, you cannot miss it, meaning it is obvious and easy to find, and the most important one, it's about a 5-minute walk. That tells you distance in time, which is way more useful than distance in meters.
And if I do not understand their directions,
Say, "Sorry, could you repeat that more slowly?" Or "Could you show me on a map?" Or "Which direction do I start walking?" Never pretend you understood when you didn't. It's better to ask twice than to walk in the wrong direction for 20 minutes.
I've done that. Walked the wrong way for 15 minutes because I was too embarrassed to ask again.
Situation 5. Nico's nightmare.
Phone calls.
And I know this is the one Nico has been dreading.
Phone calls in English are my worst nightmare. At least in person, I can see the person's face and read their body language. On the phone, it's just a voice and I can't see their mouth move. And if I don't understand something, I panic because I can't just smile and nod.
Phone calls are the hardest English situation for almost every learner, and here's why. On the phone, you lose 50% of communication. No body language, no facial expressions, no lip reading. You're relying entirely on listening skills. But the good news is that phone conversations are extremely predictable. They follow patterns, and if you know the patterns, you can survive any phone call.
What are the patterns?
When you answer a call, say, "Hello, this is Nico." Or for work calls, "Hello, Nico speaking. How can I help?" When you call someone, say, "Hi, this is Nico. I'm calling about," and then state your reason. "Hi, this is Nico. I'm calling about my reservation."
Hi, this is Nico. I'm calling about my appointment. What if I don't understand them?
3 phrases that will save you on every phone call. 1, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" 2, "Sorry, could you spell that for me?" 3, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again more slowly?" These 3 phrases are your phone call survival kit. Use them as many times as you need. Nobody will be annoyed. People on phones expect to repeat things.
And what about when I need to end the call?
Thank you so much for your help. That covers everything. Thanks again. Have a great day. Short and polite. Or for business calls, "Thank you. I will follow up by email." That moves the conversation to writing where you have more time to think.
Move it to email. That's genius. Less pressure, more time.
And situation 6, the airport. Traveling is where English becomes absolutely essential. Let me walk you through every interaction you'll have from check-in to boarding.
Nervous but ready.
Let's do it. At check-in, the agent will ask, "May I see your passport and booking confirmation?" Just hand them over. They'll ask, "Are you checking any bags?" If yes, say, "Yes, 1 bag, please." If no, say, "Just carry on." They'll ask, "Window or aisle seat?" Window is next to the window, aisle is next to the walkway. Say, "I would prefer a window seat, please."
I would prefer a window seat, please. What about at security?
Security is mostly physical. They'll ask you to take off your belts, remove your laptop from your bag, and put everything in the tray. The only verbal part is usually they ask any liquids. You say no, or you show your clear plastic bag with small bottles. If the alarm goes off, they might say, "Step to the side, please." Don't panic, just follow instructions.
And at the gate?
At the gate, listen for your flight number and boarding group. When it's your turn, just hand over your boarding pass. The gate agent might say, "Have a nice flight." You say, "Thank you, you too." And that's it. You're on the plane.
What about on the plane, like talking to flight attendants?
The flight attendant might ask, "What would you like to drink?" Say, "I'll have water, please," or "Could I get a coffee?" If you need something, press the call button and say, "Excuse me, could I get a blanket?" Or, "Excuse me, is it possible to switch seats?" And the classic question when they bring the meal tray, "Chicken or pasta?" Just point at the one you want and say, "That one, please."
Chicken or pasta, the most important decision on any flight.
And there you go, 6 real-life situations: coffee, restaurant, shopping, directions, phone calls, and airports. With these phrases, you can survive anywhere in the English-speaking world.
Okay, Nova, before vocabulary, give us some universal phrases. Phrases that work in any situation. The Swiss Army knife phrases of English.
Yes, these are the phrases that save you everywhere, no matter where you are, no matter what is happening. Ready?
Ready.
Phrase 1, "Excuse me." This works to get anyone's attention anywhere, before asking a question, before interrupting, before squeezing past someone on the bus. "Excuse me" is your universal door opener.
Excuse me. Simple but essential.
Phrase 2, "Sorry, I did not catch that." This means I did not hear or understand what you said. It works in every single situation, at a store, in a meeting, on the phone, at a restaurant, and it never sounds rude.
Sorry, I did not catch that. So much better than saying what or huh?
Phrase 3, "Could you say that again more slowly?" When someone speaks too fast. And in English-speaking countries, everyone speaks too fast.
Everyone, every single person.
Phrase 4, "I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain?" This is for when you hear the words but do not understand the meaning. Maybe they used an idiom or slang you do not know. This phrase lets you ask without feeling stupid.
I am not sure I understand. That is polite and non-embarrassing.
Phrase 5, "Thank you so much." You would be amazed how far genuine gratitude goes in English. "Thank you so much" with a real smile solves 90% of awkward social situations.
And phrase 6?
The most powerful one, "No worries." This is the most versatile, casual phrase in English. Someone apologizes? No worries. Someone thanks you? No worries. Someone is late? No worries. Someone makes a mistake? No worries. 2 words, works everywhere, makes you sound relaxed, friendly, and easy to be around.
No worries. I already used that one. It is my favorite English phrase.
Vocabulary time. Let's do vocabulary. First word, a phrase.
A phrase is a small group of words that have a particular meaning when used together. Learning phrases is more useful than learning individual words because phrases are ready to use in conversation.
Every day.
Every day means happening or used every day. Ordinary, routine. These are everyday phrases that you will use in everyday situations.
To order.
To order means to ask for food or drinks at a restaurant or cafe. Can I order a coffee, please? It also means to request a product to be delivered.
A reservation.
A reservation is an arrangement to have a table, room, or seat kept for you. I have a reservation for tonight at 7. You can make a reservation by phone or online.
To browse.
To browse means to look at things casually without intending to buy. I'm just browsing, thanks. It's also used for looking at websites. I was browsing the internet.
Polite.
Polite means showing good manners and respect for others. English speakers value politeness very highly. Adding please, thank you, and could you makes everything sound 10 times better.
An interaction.
An interaction is a situation where 2 or more people communicate or react to each other. Every phrase we taught today makes your daily English interactions smoother and more confident.
And the last one?
Survival English.
Survival English is the basic level of English you need to function in everyday situations. Ordering food, asking directions, making phone calls. Today's episode is your Survival English Toolkit.
Pronunciation time.
First word, the word restaurant. Not restaurant with 3 clear syllables. Restaurant, almost 2 syllables. The middle collapses. Let's go to a restaurant.
Restaurant, not restaurant.
Next word, comfortable.
Always comfortable.
There it is, our best friend, comfortable.
Next word, receipt. The P is silent. Receipt, not receipt. Could I get a receipt, please?
Receipt, silent P, just like psychology.
And the word vegetable from episode 5. Veg-ta-bull. 3 syllables. Would you like a side of vegetables?
Vegetables, perfect for ordering at a restaurant.
Nova, this was the most practical episode we've done. I feel like I just downloaded a survival guide into my brain. Every situation, every phrase, ready to use tonight.
And that's exactly what I want you to do. Use at least one phrase from today in real life before you go to sleep tonight. Order a coffee, ask for directions, make a phone call. One phrase, one real situation. That's how you turn knowledge into skill.
Subscribe for tomorrow's episode. We are tackling silent letters in English. Why we write letters that we don't pronounce. English is about to get weird.
Comment and tell us your worst real-life English moment, like Nico's cooked steak. We want to hear your stories.
PDF in the description. This one is a keeper. All 6 situations with every phrase listed. Share it with anyone traveling to an English-speaking country.
Until next time, speak English, speak it differently.
See you tomorrow.